Where is it? Yes, young people are also remaining dependent
Yahya,
on
you're causing so much noise, Yahya, with your microphone. I'm gonna have to mute you again.
Yeah, I'll mute myself.
Okay. Thank you, love. I hope you understand.
No problem.
Okay, thank you, love. Yes, Aziz. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you come again, please?
Okay.
So what's the claim again?
The first claim is the relevant, which is the age of marriage and birth of first child.
Yeah, very good. So the first claim is relevant. From your point of view, it's relevant, right?
And the second one is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Which is,
what was the second one? Yeah, that's my boy.
Mister.
Yes, love. Oh, yeah, you want to see my screen. Sorry. I'm just taking the attendance. Is there anyone who has just joined and I haven't registered him? Okay, it's cool. So, yeah, Aziz, go on. Here's the paragraph, love.
The relevant, which is second.
Okay, Mu'taz, in a minute. Yes, Aziz, go on.
Greater numbers of individuals are also choosing to forge lives without either of these traditional markets. Because what does markets do with the adult?
What does what?
Have to do?
Sorry,
what does markets,
you lost me.
What does traditional markets do with being...
you misread it, love.
What?
Try to read it again. Yes, it's okay.
Yesterday I read it.
Yeah, it's okay, love.
Okay, this is the relevant one.
Yes, very good.
And the relevant.
Good morning, Mohammed Lagil. Yes, Habibi Aziz.
Young people
I'm doing
are
this.
also remaining dependent on parents financially far longer.
Very good. And this is relevant to the claim, right?
Yes.
Very good. Any questions before we move? Is there anybody who wants to summarize the claim and the evidences and even evaluate the evidence in terms of whether they are relevant or irrelevant? Is there anybody who wants to participate with this to answer this question? First, tell us about the claim. Second, decide which evidence is relevant to the claim and which are not. Put your hand up if you want to participate before I move on. Nobody's raising his hand. Why, boys? Oh, I'm not used to this with you. That means you don't understand, do you?
Mister,
yes.
I understand it, but yesterday I see it.
You forgot?
I answered. No, I didn't forget, but I answered that question yesterday.
Oh, so you don't want to answer it again? Okay.
No problem if you wanted me, but
practice makes perfect, Hamad. Okay, so I'm gonna hand it to you, Hamad, and then I'm gonna move to Muhammad Laghi. Yes, Hamad.
1 minute and they'll come back.
Okay, Aziz, take your time. Yes, Hamad.
The claim is, and there is little doubt from recent research, individuals are taking longer.
Very good. Excellent.
To recognize themselves as adult.
Excellent, Habib.
This is first child often perceived by individuals and as adult markers are now occurring later than any time in history in the US. That's a reason, and in my opinion, it's relevant.
Very good.
And greater numbers of individuals are also choosing to forge lives without either of these traditional markers.
Yeah, all right.
It's a reason.
What are the traditional markers? The traditional markers are marriage and having children.
Child.
Yes, very good. Excellent, Hamoudi Habibi. Yeah.
With increased number of individuals attending college and with tremendous rise in the cost of education and the loans necessary for many young people are also remaining dependent on parents financially far longer.
Very good.
This is, you can say, relevant and no. It's depend on the person himself.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
But yes, it's okay, but I think it's irrelevant because this has nothing to do. If somebody chooses not to get married, this is not an evidence that being an adult or recognizing yourself as an adult may take longer. because this is irrelevant to our argument here. Okay, Hamad, but this is your point of view, and I really, really admire it. Okay, so how about the last point that the author made, that a lot of children are now, or a lot of teenagers now choose to go to university, and they are still, with the rising cost of education, a lot of teenagers are still dependent, I mean financially, on their families. Is this relevant evidence?
Could be.
Yes, it is
Yeah,
relevant evidence.
yes.
Because when your family supports you, that means you are not independent yet. You see what I mean? I mean in terms of financially, of
No
course.
problem if your family support you. Your family support you in your
if-
whole life because they will.
Yeah, but this is different. If your family is responsible for
Yes,
all,
but
for everything.
in
When you
college,
have a family, when you have a foreign family, will you depend on your own family?
Yeah, if you're married.
not that what I meant. But Mr. Like in college, you don't have time to work and to get you
Yes.
another, let's say,
Yes, that's what I'm talking
to
about.
go
So
to work and have a job
dependent.
to have
You are being
a salary
dependent on who? You are being dependent on your family.
on
They
your father.
support. They
Yes.
support you financially with everything. You see what I mean?
They will
So they pay
support you
for
until you
your
get a
meals.
job.
They
If you
pay
got
for
a
your
job,
education. They pay for your transportation. They pay almost for
yes, I
everything.
know, but if you got a job and after
Yeah,
you get a
that's
job, you
different.
can have a
We're
family,
talking
and you
about
have the
people.
family.
We are talking about people, Hamad, who are dependent on, who are totally dependent on their families. Thank you, Hamad. That's a very good point of
They
view.
have to because they go to college and they don't have time to have a job or
Yes,
to
that's what
have
I'm talking
another
about.
work that gives them
So
salaries.
they don't therefore, since they are financially supported by their family, they don't consider themselves as being adults. Muhammad Al-Aqil. Yes, I heard you discussing something with Hamad. Can you make
Yes.
your point clearer, please?
I was saying to Hamad, when you have your own family, will you still depend on your father and mother?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If you had a job, no. If you didn't have a job, you will depend on them.
Okay,
But
but
this is not expected.
why are you saying?
But for a
Yes,
period of
but why
time.
are you
For a
saying
period
that?
of time. Yeah. This is only for a
Yes,
very
for a
limited period
period
of
of
time.
time, 2
Yeah.
months, 3 months until you get your job.
And guess what? Some people consider this kind of support as a loan. They have to pay back to their parents.
Yes, they have to pay
Because
it back.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Muhammad. I think we see eye to eye with regard to this, Muhammad Lagi. Yes, okay. So I'm going to move to Faisal Saleh. Faisal Saleh, can you quickly summarize the claim and the evidences and evaluate the evidences, please? Faisal Saleh? Because this is a very important paragraph here because it contains the claim. I'm talking about paragraph 3, I think, or 2, right? Yeah, paragraph 2. Yes, Faisal Saleh? Hello? Are you still there, Faisal? Are you there, Faisal? No, I'm gonna have to report that in my report. Somebody's chatting here. Mu'taz, I'll be right. Okay, Mu'taz. Faisal Saleh dropped out, I think, is not with us. So I'm gonna have to.
No, he's with us.
No.
I see him in the chat. Not participant.
Yes,
Faisal Saleh.
but
He's
he's actually not with us. He's with us on the application, but he's physically not with us. Or even, I'm talking about maybe he's distracted.
So he's putting.
Okay, let's move to my dear boy Mu'taz. Mu'taz will be right back. Okay, Naif, Habibi. Naif. Good morning, Naif.
Yes, Mr. Good morning.
Yeah, I don't think we can move on without your valuable participation, love. So we were talking about the claim and the evidence, evidences, of course, because we have 3 evidences, as you must have heard from your friends, and your evaluation for the evidences. Naif, are you there?
Yes, Mister.
Yes, Habibi.
Yes, yes.
So what's the claim the author is trying to make here, and how do
The
you
claim is-
evaluate her evidences?
The claim is individuals are taking longer to recognize themselves as adults.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Wonderful, Naif. Yes, very good. That's absolutely right. Yeah, very good. So this is the claim here.
But
Yes, Habibi Naif.
I didn't understand what you mean. Do you want me to say that is relevant
Oh, the
or
claim.
irrelevant?
Yeah, very good. This is the claim, Naif, right? She has 3 evidences.
Yes.
She has put forward 3 evidences for this claim to support this claim, right?
Yes.
Does anybody remember what the 3 evidences are? Do you remember yourself, Naif?
I think the age of first marriage and birth of a first child often perceived by individuals as adult markers are now occurring later than at any time in history in the US.
Okay, nice. So this is the first evidence here. I'm gonna use the annotation. Zaid is here. Cool. Finally, he's here. Zaid, what? Hold on. Is this Zaid? Hello, Zaid?
Mr. He's Zaid. Mr. He's Zaid.
What's this name?
His family name.
What?
Mashruta.
Mashruta? Okay. So are you
Yes,
sure this is Zaid?
100%.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Zaid, love. Good morning, Zaid.
Good morning, Mr.
love. Happy to have you with us this morning. Where have you been, man? So long no see.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yes, Naif. Can you use your annotation? Are you using your laptop or your mobile phone, Naif? Naif? Naif, are you there? Naif, we can't hear you. So I'm gonna have to move to until Naif sorts out his microphone's problem. Omar Habibi, can you underline the claim and the evidences, please?
Oh, no problem, Mr.
Yes, please make it quickly, please. Make it quick. Until Omar, use straight lines better, Omar. Use straight line. You can use draw and then choose a straight line.
Yes, there's no self-line, Mr.
There is. Yeah, next to draw, if you click on draw, you will find curved lines and you'll find straight lines and squares and arrows. You see what I mean? And even diamonds.
No, only Mr. The phone.
Abdullah
and
Faisal
highlighter
joined
and
and then drop down. Okay, Amuri, are you using your phone? Okay, Habibi. So, okay,
Yes.
highlight, love, highlight. Yes, Habibi.
This Mr. This nickname.
Yes, can you read it for us, please?
Individuals are taking longer to recognize themselves as adults. It means like they must take to recognize like يعني يرتبون or to take themselves as adult, to take care of themselves.
Yes,
as
very good,
adult.
very good, very good. I love you, man. Very good. And what are the evidences?
The age of first marriage and birth of a first child, often previous by individuals as adult marker, are now occurring greater than at any time in history in US.
Yes, very good. So because of the age of marriage, this is an evidence you used. Abdullah Faisal dropped out again. I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay. Yes,
Not me, Mr.
Abdullah.
Naif Hussain.
Who dropped out? Naif?
Naif, yes.
Oh, good morning, Abdullah Habibi. I'm happy to have you
Good
with us.
morning.
I'm very happy to have you with us. Very good. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining. Okay. Now, next. Yes, Amouri.
I complete.
Yes, Habibi, continue. So the age of first marriage and birth of a first child often perceived by individual as adult, and this age now happens a bit later than it used to be before, right? And this is one evidence the author uses to support her claim. The second evidence is yes, Naif. Good morning. Good morning, love.
Sorry, Mr. For leaving, but my
It's
phone
okay.
closed.
I understand. Okay, love. Wait until I finish with Omar, then I'm gonna get back to you, Naif. All right?
Okay.
Yes. But how about this evidence, Amouri? Greater number of individuals are also choosing to forge their lives without either of these in traditional markers.
Yes,
Is this a good evidence? Amouri? Hello?
Yes,
Amouri. Do you think this is an irrelevant evidence?
No.
No, very good. This is irrelevant because the fact that some people choose not to get married does not support the idea it's taken people
Mr.
longer to recognize themselves as adults.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Omar asked, what does forge mean? Also me asking.
Yeah, okay,
What does
cool.
forge mean?
It's okay. Forge. In this context, because forge means normally we use it when we're talking about faking something. Faking.
Or forge iron to do
Oh,
metal.
forge, yes, to make a sword.
Mr. This is
Yes,
irrelevant.
very good. But in this context, it means move forward with, move on with. Let me just check the dictionary here. In this context, of
Forge
course,
their lives means like make their lives.
move forward with their life, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, because it means move forward, but with a bit of difficulty. So something around this meaning. But let's see. Yeah, to suddenly and quickly move forward, but this is not actually the meaning that I'm looking for. I think this is the meaning. No, this is like fake. Sorry, I apologize. To make an illegal copy of something in order to deceive. This is like fake something. No. To make or produce with difficulty. No, we don't. This is not the meaning we want. Yes. I think this is the meaning I'm looking for. Yeah. So to move forward in a determined way, although progress is a bit difficult because it's difficult to live your life alone, isn't it? Anyway, but some people choose to do this. Yeah. All right. So let's. Yeah. What? Yes, Naif. Can you see my computer screen? Can you guys see my computer screen? Can you see the?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the dictionary page?
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to make sure. All right, gentlemen. Yes, Amouri. So, Omar, you were saying that this evidence is actually irrelevant. So it has nothing to do with the claim. All right. The third evidence is that Amouri is what? Sorry, I apologize. Is this clear enough?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Young people are also remaining dependent on parents financially for longer, often leaving them less kindly to perceive themselves as adults.
That's because of increased number of individuals choose to attend college, and with the tremendous rise. What does tremendous here mean?
Tremendous.
Huge.
Yes, very good. Huge. Wonderful, Amouri. I love you. Very good. Excellent.
This
Amor.
is Naim.
Naif.
Not me,
Naif.
Mr. Not me, Naif.
Naif. Thank you, Naif. Sorry, guys. I've got things mixed up. It's okay. Yeah. So, what do you think of this evidence, Naif? Thank you, Amori.
Welcome.
What do you think
This
of the
is
last
relevant.
evidence here? Is it relevant to the fact that, where is it? Individuals are taking longer to recognize themselves as adults? Do you think a person who is financially supported by his family, who's financially supported, I'm talking about completely supported by his family, okay, will feel adult enough?
Irrelevant.
Are you sure? So do you think, Naif, a person who feels financially dependent on his family will feel like he is dependent?
No.
No. So it means that they support the claim. It means that this evidence supports actually the claim, right?
Yes.
So it's relevant, Naif Habibi. I think it's relevant. It's rather relevant here. All right. Thank you, Naif. So I'm gonna move on to the next on my list. Who's next to Naif? I think I skipped Muhammad al-Jibreen, didn't I? Muhammad al-Jibreen. Sorry, Muhammad, I skipped you. How come?
Yes.
Sorry, love, I skipped you. Can you continue reading for us?
Another physiological aspect of being an adult is feeling autonomous.
Yes, very
As
good.
individuals-
Hold on a second, because I wanna throw a question here. The author here says another psychological aspect. What do we mean by another psychological aspect? What does the word aspect here in this context mean?
Can I answer, Mr.?
Put your hand up if you want to answer, please.
Okay, here is my hand.
Yes, Hamad al-Dakhil.
Aspect as thought, I think, or like يتوقع.
Not really, but good guessing. Thank you. Aziz?
Do you mean the meaning of aspect or in this context?
In the meaning of aspect, maybe your meaning is gonna meet the present context.
The meaning of aspect, not in this context, but the general meaning, that if you see something from an aspect,
Different
you could see
aspect.
differently. Yes, you
Very
could
good.
see it from another aspect,
Wow.
and it will be different.
That's actually the same context here, Aziz. So it means here side.
Okay.
Side, from the psychological side, from a psychological perspective, right? Would anybody else like to add anything? Hey, sleepyhead. Who's yawning? Hamad.
Yes,
You're making us all sleepy, man. It's okay. I understand that you get up so early. Thank you for taking all the trouble to join us this early. I love you, boys. I love you. Okay, I told you before, and I'll keep saying it. You bring so much happiness to me every time you join me. Okay, so aspect here means perspective or side. From another psychological side. So if he says another here, that means there is one. There was one before.
That's what I was gonna say, but you said you want aspect, so I give you aspect.
Okay, so what is the previous one or the first aspect? The first actually psychological aspect. I'm gonna pass this question to Muhammad Jibreen. Any idea?
Psychological aspect.
She's speaking about another psychological aspect in this paragraph. She's gonna speak about another psychological. So what's the first psychological aspect she talked about?
I think that people don't believe that they're adults.
Yes, I love you. I love you. The previous screen. There is little doubt in written individuals are taking longer to recognize themselves as adult. The idea that people do not recognize themselves. So it's subjective. Remember that. We're talking about they don't recognize themselves. We're not talking about the society around
Mr.
them.
Omar.
Yes, love.
Mr.
Yes, Yahya.
I will get out of the meeting and join with my laptop.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you make it fast, love. So stay muted until you start your laptop. Have you started your laptop already?
Yeah. I'm joining right now.
Okay, love. Okay. See you in a minute. Yeah. All right. So here the author speaks about people who don't recognize themselves. You see what I mean? We are not talking about the society around us. We're talking about the person himself, the individual himself. Another aspect, a psychological aspect, because it's something that is related to the person himself, is feeling autonomous. We talked about this. We tackled this while discussing the previous point, if you still remember. What does autonomous here mean? I'm gonna pass the question to Mu'taz. Are you back? Mu'taz? Mu'taz?
Yes.
Yes, Habibi. What does autonomous here mean?
Like an adult feeling not as an adult, like he's like a child, feeling like a teenager.
No.
I guess.
I don't know about you're beating around the bush. All right, so let me pass the question to Amuri. This is your second participation, Amuri. Amuri, love. Any idea what does autonomous mean?
Autonomous.
Yes.
Autonomous. Like
Think about
feeling...
it. Think about it. I'll pass it to my hero, Dr. Saud.
Okay.
Who dropped out? Yahya again? No, Yahya's here. Who dropped out, boys?
I'm here.
Can I answer, Mister?
Okay.
Can I
yes.
answer, Mister?
Wait, I'm gonna get back to you. Saud, has Saud Turkey dropped out?
Zaid got out.
Zaid again. He did it last class.
No,
the last
Zaid.
class he joined. Okay. So I'm gonna pass.
Mister, can I answer?
Sorry guys, we're taking turns so that I give everybody a chance first. All right. I'm gonna pass the question to my Turkey Hamad. My Djibouti Turkey Hamad. Another hero.
Again, Mr.
What does autonomous? You see the word autonomous here. What does it mean? Sorry. Yeah.
Wait, Mr. Mullah.
Here. Take your time, love. Think about it. Meanwhile, I'm going to pass it to Yahya. Any idea?
About what?
Autonomous.
Autonomous?
Yes.
Answer, Mr.
Thank you for being patient, Hamad. Yes, Turkey. Thank you, Aziz, and thank you, Hamad. I'd like to thank Aziz and Hamad and also Faisal for being patient. Yes. Wait, I'm going to get back to you in a minute.
Independent person.
Yes, I love you. I love you. Very good. You hit the nail in the head. So actually, autonomous means independent, and it is the opposite of dependent. So when we talk about independent, we also talk about dependent. So we can say that the word autonomous in this context means independent. Okay, boys? So autonomous means here in this context independent. We discussed it. We discussed the idea of independent versus dependent. What does dependent mean? I'm going to pass the question to Aziz. What does dependent mean, Aziz? Aziz? Hello? Have I lost?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, love. Yeah.
Yes, Mister, and the autonomous, what I know it means mystery. Mysterious.
No. I don't think so, Aziz.
Because you know the hackers that wear the mask.
Can you support?
That's anonymous.
Anonymous. Yeah, anonymous. Anonymous is a different word, Aziz. Anonymous. The other word.
It was the same.
No. Thank you.
Mystery.
Yeah, and anonymous. Sorry, I'm gonna spell it to you, Aziz. Here, can you see it? Anonymous, like this. It's spelled like this, Aziz Habib. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your valuable participation. I really appreciate it. Yes, Naif. Any idea about the meaning of the word dependent? Oh, sorry, I skipped Hamad. Naif, and then Hamad. Naif.
I wanted to say like Turkey, independent.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you for your valuable participation here, Turkey, Naif. Yes, Hamad, what would you like to say?
I was just gonna answer the word autonomous, but
okay,
it was a wrong answer.
So it was a wrong answer. But can you share what you thought about? Can you speak out your mind? What did you think?
I thought that is feeling weird or something.
Feeling weird.
Because
yeah.
Yes.
Good guessing, but not really. Very good. But do you understand the meaning of the word dependent here?
Yes.
Yeah. What does dependent mean?
Dependent to rely on somebody too. There is somebody
Very
that
good.
help you financially.
Very good. Very good. Excellent.
Like that.
Excellent. To depend on somebody, to be depending on somebody, or relying on somebody to help you. All right. Very good. Not only financially, right? For example, you are a dependent because your father supports you.
Everything.
Yeah. All right. So autonomous. So another psychological aspect. I'm gonna move to Elias. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Does autonomous mean
Good morning,
independent
Elias.
or dependent? Which one?
Pardon me?
Autonomous mean dependent ولا independent?
Independent, the first one.
Autonomous means dependent ولا?
Look at what I wrote, Aziz. What did I write? Look at what I wrote down here.
Two.
Yeah, but how about the letter X? What does the letter X mean?
Equal. عكس.
Yes, very good. So this is the opposite. Yes, very good. So autonomous is equal to independent, and they are both opposite to dependent. Good morning, Elias.
Okay.
Sir, just a reminder.
Good morning,
2
Mr.
minutes.
Good morning, Habibi. Elias, he dropped out again. Okay, sorry guys. I hope you sort out all your problems here. So another psychological aspect of being an adult is feeling autonomous. All right, and individuals whose autonomy is supported. What does autonomy here? استقلالية. Is supported at any age. In some families, actually, they support their children's autonomy. How do you think parents? How do you think? Yes. Hello.
You're lagging.
Oh, sorry.
Mr.
Yes.
What happened?
Sir Amar got out.
يا شباب أنا
No. Mr. Amar was here.
Mr. Ammar is still here.
بس أنا.
What are you saying,
Mu'taz?
Speak English, please.
Sorry.
Yes, we are in English class. You speak English.
Yes.
Yes, guys. Hello. I'm back. Sorry. I apologize for my poor internet connection.
Mr. Sorry to break it to you, but the class is over.
Is it that
It's okay. Why? Can somebody find an empirical explanation for this?
What? For what?
The time goes so
I have
fast.
one.
Because
I wish I can.
Because we're having fun.
I can control for only once. I can control the time. Anyway.
Mister,
sorry,
when you
guys.
have fun, it just scrolls by.
Oh, thank you, Hamoudi. I hope you really have fun, the same fun that I have. Because
May
I really...
I leave, Mister?
Yes, you may leave. Any questions before you leave?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. We enjoyed the class.
Yes.
Okay, voting, please.
Yes,
voting.
I have a question.
Voting. Yes, Aziz.
I have a question.
Voting before you leave, please. This is a request, not a question. Vote for the class. Although it ended abruptly, but you can still vote.
They're getting
How do I
out
vote?
with
Mr. Yes is good.
How do I vote, Mr.? Yes?
Yes, yes or no, thumb up or thumb down.
Yes.
What, Mr.
If you like the class, put a tick, put yes. If you don't like the class, put no. Thank you, Aziz, for your voting.
Aziz,
It's okay.
as always.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it's okay. It's
Very
okay.
much
I
yes.
It's his opinion.
I respect Becca, but Aziz, be prepared to explain because I'm gonna ask you
Oh,
what
what
is it? What is it that you didn't like
I
about the class?
thought I put this.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
you
no
did it,
big
no?
deal. It's no big deal. It's okay, love.
Okay,
درجة
Mr. I will
Thank
leave.
you, Mr.
It's
We
okay.
enjoyed the
It's
class.
okay.
See you later.
Me too. Me
Bye.
too.
How
Me
do I
too.
do thumbs up?
Okay. See you
Mr.
guys.
Oh.
Yes,
Is
Thumbs
it
up
Mu'taz.
only
for your
me?
health.
Is it only my district that prays?
Pardon me?
But now they are praying.
Aziz, sorry, Mu'taz.
Mama, not joking. No joke.
Sorry, Mu'taz, your voice is.
He says our masjid is praying. Good one.
Wallah, mashallah, tabarakallah.
Yes.
Where is your mosque, man?
حي الأندلس.
Oh, I think the imam is
الأندلس
good.
district.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to end the meeting now.